Welcome aboard to Not Kisses. Fringe Festival Fiesta, get ready to hook and loop your way to Boho Chic glory with shoulder swinging style. We're about to turn some yarn magic into your next fashion statement. For this tutorial, you're going to need medium weight yarn, 2.5 mm crochet hook, darning needle, and scissors. Let's start by creating a bra cap. I've already crafted one with 7 rows. I'll guide you through the process of customizing it to your size. Begin by making a slip knot. Grab your yarn and wrap it around your finger twice. Take the first loop, place it on the second loop, then take the second loop and place it on the loop which was the first one and tighten the knot. Grab your crochet hook, pull the short tail to make the knot tighter. You're going to yarn over, bring the yarn from behind the hook to the front and pull the yarn through the slip knot. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop. Yarn over, pull the yarn through the loop. I'm going to make a foundation chain of 15. Make the foundation chain as long or as short as you'd like. Just make sure it reaches from under your breast to your nipple. I'm going to block off the 15th chain with my fingers and add 3 more chains which will count as my first double crochet. Yarn over and insert your hook in the chain that you blocked or the 4th chain from the hook. Insert it in the chain, pull the yarn through the chain. You're going to have 3 loops on your hook. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Yarn over again and pull through 2 loops. Yarn over, insert your hook in the next chain, pull the yarn through the chain. You're going to have 3 loops on your hook. You're going to yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over again and pull through 2 loops. You're going to continue making double crochets in every chain. I'll meet you at the first chain that we made. Here I am at the first chain that we made. I'm going to insert a double crochet. And then in the same chain, I'm going to insert another double crochet. So far, I have 2 double crochets in that chain. Then I'm going to chain 1, and in the same chain, I'm going to insert 2 more double crochets. So I have 2 double crochets, a chain 1 and 2 more double crochets. That's my last double crochet in that chain. We are now going to work on the opposite direction. The chains on this side might be a little hard to spot, but in the next chain, create a double crochet. In the next stitch, you're going to insert a double crochet. You can see now it's the perfect moment to conceal any unnecessary yarn. You're going to create 1 double crochet in every chain until the end of this row. So I'll meet you here. Here I am at the end of the row, and on top of the chain 3 from the previous row, which counted as our first stitch, I'm going to insert a double crochet. This row of mine has 17 stitches on both sides, separated by a chain 1. Next row, you're going to chain 3. The chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. Turn your work, and in the second stitch, we're going to make a double crochet, but not the normal way that we usually do. We're going to insert our hook in the back loop. Make 1 back loop double crochet. Yarn over, go into the next stitch and make a back loop double crochet. You're going to make 1 double crochet in every stitch until the top of the cap. I'll meet you here. Here I am at the top of the cap, and in the chain 1 space, I'm going to make 2 double crochets. That's my first one. That's my second double crochet. I'm going to chain 1 and insert 2 more double crochets in that chain 1 space. Then I'm going to yarn over, and in the next stitch on the opposite direction, I'm going to make a back loop double crochet. Go into the next stitch and make a back loop double crochet. Create 1 double crochet in every stitch until the end of this row. I'll meet you here. Here I am at my last stitch of the row. I'm going to create a double crochet on top of the chain 3 from the previous row. You're going to begin the next row by chaining 3 and turning your work. So you're going to repeat row 1 and 2 over and over again until the cap is big enough to fit your bust. I made 5 more rows, but feel free to make more or less. This will depend on your bust size. Here I am. I've made 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows. So this is the last row that I'm going to make, which will lead to our strap. You're going to do the row as normal, chain 3, which counts as our first stitch, turn your work, and in the second stitch, make a back loop double crochet, and you're going to continue with 1 back loop double crochet in every stitch until the top of the cap. So I'll meet you here. Here I am at the top of the cap, and you're going to make 2 double crochets in that chain 1 space. That's my first double crochet, and in the same chain space make another double crochet. Following, you're going to make a chain long enough for your strap. I made 100 chains. I'll meet you once you're done. After you're done with your chains, you're going to go into the second chain from the hook and make a slip stitch. In the next chain, you're going to make a slip stitch. So you're going to be making slip stitches in every chain until the first chain that you made. I'll meet you here. Here I am at my first chain. I'm going to make my last slip stitch. In the chain 1 space below, I'm going to make 2 double crochets. That's my first one, and that's my second double crochet. Go into the next stitch and make a back loop double crochet. Go into the next and make a back loop double crochet. Make 1 back loop double crochet in every stitch until the end of the row. Meet you here. Here I am at the last stitch of the row, and I'm going to make my last double crochet. You're going to chain 1 and cut off your yarn. You're going to make another bra cap identical to this one. Make as many rows or less as you'd like. For the perfect fit, try it on your bust. We are now going to work on the bottom part of the top, so make a slip knot. You're going to create a chain that suits your size. To get my fit, I measured around the bottom part of my bust, and then I divided by 2. Then I minused 8 inches. I minused 8 inches because I wanted some space between. I made 15 chains. Grab one of your bra caps and insert your crochet hook on the corner of the right side of the bra cap. In that stitch at the corner, I'm going to insert my crochet hook with a slip stitch. Following, in the double crochets at the bottom, in those spaces, I'm going to make a single crochet. I'll be making 2 single crochets in every space. That's my first one, and I'll go into the same space and make another single crochet. In the next double crochet space, I'll make 2 single crochets. This is the perfect time to conceal any unnecessary yarn. Go into the next double crochet space and make 2 single crochets. Continue with this pattern until the end of the row. I'll meet you here. Here I am at the last double crochet space, and I'm going to make 2 single crochets in that double crochet space. Following, I'm going to chain 2. Grab your other cap and make sure that the ridges match for both of the caps. Attach at the corner by going into the next double crochet space with a single crochet. Go into that same space and make another single crochet. This is how it looks like. Go into the next space and make 2 single crochets. Continue with the pattern until the end of the row. I'll meet you here. Here I am at my last double crochet space, and I'm going to go into that space with 2 single crochets. So I want to match the number of chains that I made on this side, which is 15 chains, but I'll make 14 chains first. Block off your last chain with your finger and add 3 more chains, which will count as our first double crochet. Go into the 4th chain from the hook and make a double crochet. Yarn over, go into the next chain and make a double crochet. Yarn over, go into the next chain and make a double crochet. Continue the pattern until the first chain that we made. I've finished making double crochets on my chains. I'm going to go to the next stitch, which is a single crochet from the previous row, and create a normal double crochet. Go into the next stitch and create a normal double crochet. Don't double crochet in the back loop. Continue with the pattern until here. Here I am. I'm going to create my final double crochet on the first bra cup. Then I'm going to go into the 2 chains and make 2 double crochets in the 2 chains that I made between the bra cup. Into the next stitch of the second bra cup, I'm going to create a double crochet. Then I'm going to continue with that pattern until the end of this row. I'll meet you here. Here I am at the end of the row. I'm going to make my last double crochet in the last stitch. Next row, you're going to chain 3. The chain 3 counts as our first double crochet. Turn your work and create a normal double crochet in the second stitch. So insert your hook through the stitch, pull the yarn through the stitch, yarn over and pull through 2 loops, yarn over and pull through 2 loops. Next stitch, create a normal double crochet, and you're going to repeat the pattern of making double crochets in every stitch until the end of this row. I'll meet you here, right here. Here I am at the end of this row, and I'm going to create my last double crochet in the last stitch. You're going to chain 3, turn your work and create a double crochet in the second stitch, and then create double crochets in every stitch along this row. You'll repeat the pattern of the last 2 rows until you get the length that you desire. I'll meet you once you're done. I made 10 rows for the bottom part of the bra cup, but in the picture that I showed you at the beginning of the video, I made 12 rows. We are now going to work on the side where we'll create the loops for our straps. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and in the double crochet space, you're going to insert 2 double crochets. That's my first double crochet, and I'm going to go into the space again and create another double crochet. You're going to then go into the next space and create 2 double crochets. You're going to repeat this pattern until the end of this row. I'll meet you here. Here I am at the end of this row. I'm going to create my last double crochet at the border. This is how it looks like. We are going to chain 3, and the chain 3 counts as our first stitch. Turn our work block the third chain and add 2 more chains. Then you're going to skip 2 stitches and go into the third stitch and create a double crochet. Chain 2, and then you're going to skip 2 stitches and go into the third stitch and create a double crochet. Just like that. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches and go into the third stitch and create a double crochet. Chain 2, skip 2 stitches and go into the third stitch and create a double crochet. Repeat the pattern until the end of this row. I'll meet you here. Here I am at the end of this row. I'm going to chain 2 and create my last double crochet in the last stitch. This is how it looks like. Next, we are going to chain 1, turn our work, and in the chain 2 space, you're going to create 2 single crochets. That's my first single crochet and that's my second single crochet. Then you're going to single crochet on top of the double crochet below. Just like that. And then in the chain 2 space, you're going to make 2 single crochets. Single crochet on top of the double crochet below. Then you're going to continue with this pattern until the end of this row. I'll meet you here. Here I am at the end of this row. I'm going to create my last single crochet on the third chain from the box design below. Chain 1 and cut off your yarn. You're going to repeat what you've done on the other side as well. So you'll attach your yarn at the bottom corner, then do a row of double crochets, then do the box design, then go back and do single crochets. So I'll meet you once you're done. Here I am. I've completed making the loops for the straps for the other side. Now we're going to work on the straps, which will go from the front to the back. You're going to make a slip knot, then you're going to insert your crochet hook in the knot and insert your hook at the topmost parts of the bra, at that space. Following, you're going to chain 250, but you can make as many chains or less as you want, but the chains should be longer than the ones that you made for the straps for the neck, because this is going to go from the front to the loops at the back of your top. I'll meet you once you're done. Here I am. I've completed making my chains and I'm going to go into the second chain from the hook and make a single crochet. So in the second chain from the hook, create a single crochet. Go into the next chain and create a single crochet, just like that. Go into the next chain and create a single crochet. So you're going to be making 1 single crochet in every chain until the first chain that you made. So I'll meet you right here, over here. Here I am at the first chain that we made. I'm going to create my last single crochet. I forgot to mention, make sure this strap lies on this side. Go into the next stitch, still at the top of the bra cap, and make a slip stitch, then chain 1 and cut off your yarn. You're going to repeat what you've done on this side of the bra cup on the other side of the bra cup as well. So you'll attach your yarn and make sure the chains that you create land on this side, not the front part of the bra cup. I'll meet you once you're done. We're now going to be adding these fringes on the strap at the side, which we made single crochets. Thinking about it, I wish I continued adding these straps until where the strap reaches the first loop of the bottom part of the top, but as you wish. This is how I create my fringes. It doesn't create a perfect turnout, but you can even it out with scissors later on. Insert your crochet hook in the first stitch of the strap. I picked 2 fringes, then I made sure that they are even on both sides. Pull the yarn through the stitch. And then make a knot to secure. Make sure it's tight and snug and repeat the pattern in the following stitches. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I really love this top, and feel free to add more fringes at the back. It would make a more polished look. Like and subscribe to let me know you want more videos like this one, and follow me on social media at Not Kisses.